Good morning from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Today I drove all the way over to the other side of the park to Cherokee. There's a lot of history over here, hiking. I'm gonna go to the visitor center, and I've never even been here before, so I'm really excited to explore everything. Right now I'm about to go check out Mingus Mill, so let's go. Mingus Mill, an 1886 turbine mill. For over 50 years, the mill you are approaching ground corn into meal and wheat into flour for the mountain community near Mingus Creek. This is really interesting. Mingus Mill. You didn't make it without corn. Everyone ate cornmeal, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. For 50 years, nearby farmers brought their corn and wheat to Mingus Mill, built in 1886. This is cool. Look at this. So here's the creek. That's where they've got their little dam right there. And their water to the mill. Oconuluftee Visitor Center. Go check out the Mountain Farm Museum. Mountain Farm Museum. Most of the buildings on a mountain farm related to the most basic of all needs, preserving food. The historic buildings at the Mountain Farm Museum were moved here from throughout the national park in the early 1950s. So this is not where their original spots. They were all moved from their places and put here to create the museum. Still beautiful that they preserved them, taken care of them. John Davis spent 2 years building this house near Deep Creek, North Carolina. It was completed about 1900. Hogs were the main source of meat on mountain farms. Ooh, look at these mushrooms. Drover's Barn. I was once a hotel for people and animals on their way to market. I am an original building in this area, and I've been here for about 144 years. It's beautiful. Ooh. Corn cribs house the family's most important crop. Corn fed humans and livestock. Families consumed it both fresh and as cornmeal cooked into dishes such as mush and cornbread. Apple house. For the mountain family, apples were a staple, eaten raw and used to make cider, vinegar, applesauce, apple butter, and pies. I am right outside of a town called Cherokee, and I'm outside of the Great Smoky Mountains, and I'm going to check out Mingo Falls. I really do not know much about it. It's supposed to be a short hike, but pretty strenuous, so let's go hiking. Yeah, this is pretty steep. Look how pretty and green. Lush. Mingo Falls, you guys. I had no clue that this is how tall this waterfall is. It is absolutely gorgeous. Made it to the connector trail. Andrews Bald. Hi. Hi. Hello. Andrews Falls. So Andrews Falls was a pretty cool trail. Had pretty hard terrain, beautiful moss. I mean, it was really pretty. The view itself, I think, would be better during winter. There were so many flies up there. I couldn't even eat my lunch. But I made it the 1.8 out of there in 50 minutes. That's why I'm so red. It was a great workout. And the parking for that trail is at Kawohe. Newfound Gap, busy as always. Tennessee, North Carolina state line. Appalachian Trail goes through 14 states. I'm doing that next year. Y'all hold me to it. To get to Katahdin, Maine, 1,972 miles. I did part of this trail a couple of years ago to Charlie's Bunyan for the permanent enjoyment of the people. Newfound Gap. Okay, so there's two guys backpacking and they need a shuttle into Gaitlinburg, so I'm going to try to move some stuff around in my car. Those two guys right there, they're thru hikers, and I just gave them a ride to Gatlinburg. Freight train and Sting. It was so cool. Of course, I had to rack their brain. It's just people everywhere. Look at them going up the lift up there. And then there's the Sky Bridge. Old Smoky moonshine. I'm gonna do some moonshine tasting. Blueberry lavender.
No.
I said, get over here. $5, not in?
Yep.
Hi guys, burger and fries. Hello pigeon. We got two Appalachian Trail thru hikers, Highlighter and Gypsy. Alright, now I am heading to the Roaring Fork Motor Trail. I was going to save this till tomorrow, but I just looked at the date. First stop is the Ogle Farm. And I leave tomorrow. And I have to be somewhere else. So I'm going to have to get some of this in today and maybe in the morning. Crazy. Here's the trailhead for Rainbow Falls. And I don't have time for this hike, unfortunately. Wait, 2.7. Oh, 2.7 there, 2.7 back. No, I don't have time for that. Now we're entering the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. how beautiful. We are high up here. Grotto Falls, 1.4 miles. 1.4 there and 1.4 back. I just saw a little mouse. The falls are right there. Almost there. Alright, Grotto Falls was really cool, and I did really good on that trail. I got up there in 29 minutes and got down in 23. And that's 3 mile round trip. Alex Cole cabin. Wow. Tiny little place. I'm loving these ferns. This wasn't here just a second ago. Look. The Ephraim Bell's place. There were 11 people living in this house. Ephraim and Minerva Bells and their 9 children. Look at this stone wall. They own 72 acres here. Got the old barn. Minerva. They called her Nervy. These doors are tiny. Look at this. I'm 5'4". This one I can't even fit out of. Oh. Look at the remnants of the old fence. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the cabin where they said they painted it in every color that Sears had, which was only like 3 colors back then. So you got this cream color, then this teal and yellow. Look how cool this mill is. Okay, here it is running down, and then that's the gear that it would turn. The old historic Eli's Mill. It's closed right now. Roaring Fork was cool, and then it spits you right back out in Gatlinburg. I literally just came out of the woods. It is about to storm. This is my last night in the Smokies. Did y'all see that lightning? I have had the time of my life here. If you ever get a chance to come to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you are not going to regret it. It is so much fun. I'm trying to make a video. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.